still is Kennedy Selunjoji Merito from Surepay Limited. We are blessed to always have you learn together with us. Well, today we are supporting our dear school friends and all our different clients with us product knowledge, and that is on generating academic reports, automated academic reports. We are being so grateful that our system can generate all the reports right from nursery, primary, and secondary, new curriculum and old curriculum. So today we also want to show you on how to go about generating an automated nursery report. That is baby, middle, top. We shall always begin with registering or signing in using our right email address. We shall always using our right registered email address and the right passwords. So ensure that you put in the right password, and always remember to check if the password is right. So if your password is okay, you can go on and click the login button to proceed and enter into your system for your particular school. So this is how we always log in, by signing in using the right email address and the right password. So this will take you to your portal, school portal, and you're going to see the name of your school. For example, here we have Surepay Collection Schools as the name of our school. And on our left hand, this is where we see the navigation panel that support us move from one area to another depending on what activity we would love to do on the system. So being today we are learning on how to generate an academic report for the nursery, automated one that comes with an automated features, that is automated comments and all the different great features. So how do we go about this? We can always first ensure that we have our learners registered in the system. So if you have learners registered, you're good. If you don't know how to register learner, I'll still quickly help you on this by clicking on students, and we have admission. Once you click admission, you're going to see that you have all fields highlighted red are mandatory, meaning they are very important, and we are going to quickly run through these steps right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we start with the red field, as it's very important, the name of the learner, and we shall use Pamela Fred, and go on with the gender, nationality. So we are following the red fields to quickly enter. Okay, it's in there, and then we can proceed and click save and continue. So quickly you see that I'm now adding a learner, that is Wamara Fred, on my system, so as I may generate an academic report for them. So I'll click next for this particular moment, which I'll just click save and continue. Again, click save and continue quickly, and then finish. So if you may have time, you can go back and fill in all those spaces, but for this quick session we have now gone through all the steps, and here we are at the last step where we've registered our learner. If you're using your mobile phone and you will want to see or search for that learner you've registered, you may click still under student, find student, and you may see the search button. Once you tap on the search button, click Wamala Fred. So as you may also as well to view their payment code. Remember, the system automatically, as you register learners, it automatically award a payment code that may be used by a parent to pay and increase on your fees collection using the Surepay School Information Management System. So here we go. We may still click in the name of the learner, and here we see you may see the subjects, fees transaction, disciplinary action, and what happens next is also enabling you that you can add also a learner's photo. So let's go on and add by clicking change photo. This is going to always take you where you save that learner's photo. For example, here we have, and let me see if we may pick a learner. Let's use this one quickly, and then click. Here we have now Wamara Fred image, so we are sure that he's added on the system. and already registered with a payment code that is 1355500042. So once a payment is done using this code, the payment will strictly go to your bank account, and guess what? Your collections will multiply, and you will always have them instantly set to your bank account. So quickly now, being that we've finished adding the learner, what we do next is to go to academic setup. Under academic setup, for the baby class, we don't do a lot of settings. You simply click at academic setup. Let me just minimize quickly this for us. And the academic setup icon is the book, and you click on the term settings. So term settings, what we do here is subject registration, that is register students for the subjects. Simply it means we are trying to register or tell the system these are the learners we have in this particular class that we want to process reports for. So for now we shall select a class that is baby to tell the system that we are activating all baby, middle, it was middle. We are activating all the learners in our system, that is learners in baby class, learners in middle class, and learners in top class. Once it completes, you may click return, and you're now good to go to start entering in those great activity comments for the learners. So how do we go about that? We click on the next one, which is assessment. So under academic setup, we've activated the learners and the class. So now we click on the assessment, and under assessment, under this assessment, what we do under assessment is we are now going to tell the system we want to enter in marks. So from activating the learners class and the class as well, you click on enter marks, that is for the nursery classes, baby, middle, top. We go on and proceed and select the term we are operating in, that is term 3 for example, and then the class. You may ignore the stream, you may ignore the subjects, and simply click on submit. So now here we go, the system has now allowed us in and is asking us select a learner from the drop down list below. So once you click on the select pupil, we are going to see the learners, and here we see Wampamba James, Kawesa Amos, Michael, Omoding Peter. So remember how our learner was Wamara Fred, meaning this is a different class. Now if at all we want to simply select our particular learner we saved, we may still go on and come back here. Let me just go back and then come to enter marks again, and then we are going to select now, instead of baby class, we are going to select middle class, because we are working with a learner that we registered in middle class, and that is Wamala Fred. Here we go. You may see now also middle class has got also its learners. This is the same thing you may do for top class learners. So once we've got our learners listed, you click in the learner, for example Wamala Fred, and the system is going to display for you the different learning areas that are done by this particular learner in middle class. So we may click and give it the right comments. I believe our school directors and school education officers, you've got the right motivating comments to push our learners higher, higher, and higher. So we may say language development, you may say is good at speaking English, is always attentive, for example, reading, you may see. So these are comments you will always click and type in. As you may see, you may change. So music and dance, you may say enjoys dancing. So quickly, these are comments you may write in. So after you've done all that, you may click Save Assessment. So our assessment is saved successfully, meaning we have now filled in the requirement comment according to the performance of Wamala Fred. And now what we do next is to come and say View Report. We don't process. You may skip right because you're working with nursery, nothing to process concerning marks, the 50s, 60s, 90s. So we simply come to View Report and select the term. It's still term 3, 2024, the learners class, that is middle, and then click Submit. So the system is going to auto-generate for us a well-designed report for the nursery section and for our learner Wamala Fred, who is in middle class, and we shall be good to print this out. Just as you see, here is a template already designed, and we have the wonderful comments. That is, this is, you see, this is Sarah Peter, and here we have the number of different learners. So we may go to learner 2, and that is Wamala Fred, and here you see good at speaking English, what we just entered in right there, and already an attachment of Freddy's picture right there. So what we do, this is just a portrait of how the report and what you've done with it. So we may proceed and download this to our computer or your device as a Word document in case you want to do more editing, more customizing. You may do that. So our report has been now downloaded right from the Surepay system and now to your local machine into a Word document format, which you can open using a Word application. Just as you see, we are now opening our report, and just as always, once it opens, you can click Enable Editing button. So as you may add in the different customization. If you want to get when the next term is starting, you may capture that. So we click the Enable Editing button. Let's just close this. Once we click the Enable Editing button, because this is Sarah Peter, one of the learners middle class, and down here is where we have Wamala Fred. So this report shows you the name of your school, for example, Surepay Collection School, the email address that you registered with, your contacts, and the badge of your particular school. We can still take you through how to add a badge for on your report, and then the image of the learner's name, the operating term, and then you see also you've got the different learning areas, the language development, physical development, social development, all that. And then down here you can proceed and enter in the teacher's comment, maybe a signature, and you may see you can still set when the next term is to begin and then is to end under there. And yes, you can now proceed. If you have a printer, simply go on and print this report out, and I believe this will surely bless your school and also enhance your school services. May God richly bless you. Reach out to us, to our customer care service team, and anyone from Surepay to support you on this, such that we maximize on collections and cut all the costs that are draining our schools. Thank you. May really God bless you. Bye bye.